Okay, tonight's discussion is sex dolls. Hmm. And oftentimes, I'm getting this question more and more. People think that sex dolls are going to replace, or I, AI is going to replace porn stars. Okay, y'all are so funny. Or cam girls. AI is going to replace cam girls. Well, first of all, sex dolls. Let's talk about sex dolls. Okay, I am recording. Great. Sex dolls. Okay, the cheapest one costs what? 800, and they go up from there. Okay, isn't the one of the reasons why guys seek sex outside of a relationship or marriage is because the girl is a so-called dead fish in bed? She won't move, she won't talk, she doesn't interact with you. Not interact, talk dirty, but she doesn't talk dirty to you. She just lays there and does nothing. So a sex doll serves purpose of how? I mean, what's the purpose of a sex doll if your spouse is already not doing anything and bringing the thrill to the bedroom? um, I can see why guys would try at least once for the novice appeal, but they're not indestructible. They can be destroyed, and they are a major investment for those so-called sex doll brothels. Are they called? Yes. Yeah. They're just too funny for me. I mean, like, first of all, how do you know there's not poison in each orifice to kill you? Then they're not sex doll assassins. How easy it would be to kill you. And they have to be cleaned between each time. Now, guys think, I mean, one of the things that they sell it on is that it's just easy, quick, and you don't have to romance her or whatever. Well, first of all, you have to warm it up in a bathtub, or it comes with a heater. Oh, it comes with a heater. That's just too funny. It comes with, so you have to give it a bath and warm it up, and then you have to put this special lotion or oil all over it. And you have to wash and brush the hair. And let me tell you, wigs tangle real easy. They're not putting the most expensive wigs on these dolls. So you have to wash and brush the hair, and you have to wash the doll and warm it up before you play with it. And then after you're done, you have to go and give it another bath and soak it and clean it and disinfect it and then oil it up all again. So, yeah, that's not very impromptu sex, is it? I mean, that's just weird that you're going to put that much work into having, yeah. I mean, one, the cost, where are you going to store it? Under the bed? And what if family comes over and somebody trips over and thinks it's a dead body? And I love some of the advertisements. Some of the advertisements are like, oh, yeah, but you can play dress up with it. Okay, men don't really care about women's fashion, so much less go out and shop for this doll. I mean, are they really going to go out and spend money on that stuff? And, like, I can imagine within a week it's going to stink. And the hair's going to be a rat's nest. And she's just going to look a mess. I mean, let's be honest. Most guys aren't going to care for them. The fact that you had to care for them is just absolutely ridiculous. And that it could be accessory to, you know, your marital aid. Yeah, let me tell you something. If your wife wakes up and trips over that in the middle of the night and thinks it's a dead body, there's going to be a whole lot of screaming going on. Police called from the neighbors. It's not going to be such a good thing. I mean, what if you do hide it under the bed like a hand sticking out, like the repairman sees it and thinks you have a dead body in there? I mean, come on. It's not like, I just imagine these like crazy scenarios with them. And I've seen some of the videos of there's guys that put on YouTube with the sex dolls and repairing them and talking to them, and oh my god. Okay. If your threat to women is like, oh, I'll just buy a sex doll, I can pretty much guarantee you we don't want to have sex with you to begin with. And that gene pool is not going to be missed whatsoever. That's not really a threat if that's your threat that you go to. Whew. Oh my God. Oh, vey. Okay, and then AI. A lot of people think AI in the industry is going to replace cam girls, and I know a lot of webmasters and site owners would probably love that. But one of the reasons why camming works is because you have all these live salespeople. See, AI can't not do sales. When you call up, anytime you call up support for like anything technical or, you know, your cable company stuff, you get that automated system, and then you're cussing because you have the automated system. So can you imagine calling up? I mean, like, you'll be a cam girl and they're going like, okay, push 1 to show boobs. Push 2 to show booty. Push 3. I mean, oh my God, it's going to be horrible. Like, cam girls are really salespeople. We are a commission-based sales job. And one of the reasons why camming makes so much money, because you have all these lovely salespeople 24/7 on the sites. Some up to like 2,000 salespeople at one time. So AI cannot replace that. A computer-generated conversation cannot replace a sense of humor, a tickle in the eye, and most of all, emoting. Yes, and plus, I mean, let's be honest. There are plenty of bored-looking cam girls sitting on there on the last page, looking about like robots and responding about like robots. So why do we need robots? I mean, oof. Those girls, they sit there and they're like, hi, take me private, baby. Yes, baby. I'll show you tits for $5. Come on, that's, like, they're so remote and they're so, like, I mean, camming is Groundhog's Day. You are saying the same thing over and over again, or being asked the same thing over and over again. So, yeah, we already have robots in camming. They don't make much money. I can't even imagine the sex doll thing. Like, oof. How many of y'all already have one? How many of y'all plan on spending one? Spending money on one? It's just weird. They just keep, I mean, in my industry, they keep on saying, like, this is going to take over it, it's going to be the thing, and I'm like, no, you can't replace real people. With automation, it just doesn't work that way at all. Real people can't do sales. Real people can't moan, sigh, talk, whisper things in your ear just at the right moment. Right? And a sense of humor. You need a sense of humor. And I just don't see how they could have a sense of humor. I mean, what's the fun in that? Okay, we have people in my room talking and not asking anything related to my topic. Alex, Noah, Pablo. Hi, hello, and I love you. Well, if you loved me, you'd be a member of my site, so let's not get it twisted. Alright, well, I was just going to keep this short. It's my little thing on sex dolls and AI and why I don't think they're going to take over the sex industry or porn industry anytime soon. Okay? Mwah.